Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I am going to do a get ready with me, which is something that I don't do very often. This is the look that I have, or that I do on a daily basis really anywhere I go, or whether I'm in Asia or Canada, and the products are the only things that change because they work better in certain environments or I have found something better. I will show you guys how I do this face from scratch and the products that I'm currently testing out, as well as the products that I've just introduced to my routine or my collection that I'm thoroughly enjoying as well. I hope you guys find this interesting and informative. So here's the video. My day, I've already prepped my skin. I've used the Sisley Logical Compound Day and Night All Skin Types. It's some kind of a serum or emulsion. Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Although this one, when I tried it on in Sephora, you can also use it to refresh your makeup. It actually looked very good, so I decided to give it a try. New Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and the shade is a perfect match. I'm a MAC NC30. If you're in that shade, Bamboo Beige is the shade for you to go. So they have the oil-free and the non-oil-free, and I was testing the oil-free for a while, and I realized how it just made my skin feel and look drier than it actually is. So the way I've been trying this is now the regular one, the one that is not oil free. I've actually been applying it with my fingers. I'm not so sure why, but I think initially I thought it was a BB cream when I tried it. It really just has a more natural appeal and finish to it. I think that every time, this is a foundation, and this is actually medium to full. You can really build it up, and I think if you use a sponge, a beauty blender, or even a foundation brush, the slanted foundation brush, you can really pack it up to full even more. You can layer it and build it up. It was one of the products that I always had with me because it really gives you that finish that is something that's the kind of finish that I really like, which is medium to full and buildable. Next is just a paint pot. This is in Painterly, of course. So just the usual, just to set a base. Usually, even if it's just a regular day, I would still put this on. The Lise Wattier color wheel, I just use the beige, and I wish they did this individually. And using the Dior Skin Nude Air Pressed Foundation, Air Pressed Powder, and this is how it looks. I've really just been dusting this on my face because it is not humid here. I don't really need to go crazy with the powder. The It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty 2 palette. So a shade like this, very easy. And this is my favorite shadow for laying, my favorite brush for laying down the first layer, which is always this shade anyway. This is Crown Brush, the Jumbo Crown Brush. And I have this on my website, by the way. Sorry, so I thought I was filming, but obviously not. But all I did, I don't know if you guys will see the difference, is just put a mid-tone, like slight contour crease over there. This is the Cozy shade, which is this one right here. The Tom Ford Eyebrow Sculptor in Taupe. My slanted blush brush. This has been forever, this brush, and I absolutely like it. It's from Estee Lauder actually, and I think they still have it or make it. So I'm just gonna pop this on my brow bone. just to give it a lift. 239 brush from MAC. This is how it looks, and I'm just gonna dip it in the Transforming Radiance shadow right here. I actually have been using, there's two things. One is a Maybelline one, which I can't seem to find in Canada. It's the Maybelline Expert Wear, and it's the one that comes in 2 packs. This is how it looks. It's actually a traditional pencil, so can't really see much just using the display because it's quite far. But my Dior, and this is in brown. This one I don't really use a tight line. I use it to do more of a traditional outlining. So there's the finished eye. It's very, very basic, and I've already put my mascara on. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Let me show you guys how the illuminating powder looks. I still prefer using this kind of product with my Tapered MAC 130. So this is how it looks. So I'm using this really more as a blush slash contour. It's not, I'm not gonna use, actually that's what Chanel has touted it for, so it's not exactly a contour product. It's more like a blush product, but I like the warmth it gives to my skin right after I do all this. Completely forgot about the Clinique Airbrush Concealer because in Asia it is hardly available. I mean, the shade range is just really bad. So 08 medium is perfect for me. As you see, this is new. I just had to bring it out. So the way I would do this is just this way. This is good for all kinds of concealing, but I particularly like it for the under eye. And it is really so light. I mean, it is just perfect for that. Then if you want to actually do any spot, it is so easy. I like using like the Cover FX because it's wide enough, and I just pat it in with this sometimes with the fingers. So maybe after sometimes I go in with the fingers, but I find that sometimes I lose so much just blending it with my fingers. This is my Lunasol blush brush. I just grabbed either a brightening color from one of these Hourglass. Definitely not Mood Exposure if I've used the Chanel powder, because it has this, the Chanel powder, as you can see, it has like a very warming neutral effect already. So I usually will use the Luminous Flush, which is the perfect, I think the perfect pink brightening. And I just grab a little on my wonderful Japanese makeup brush and just put that in the apples of my cheeks. This is the MAC MSF in Light, which is like a white, really matte. There's not much sheen here. It's also good for defining or highlighting the brow bone. And I use just this e.l.f. blush brush. I don't know why, but I tremendously like the shade for this purpose. And I just pat it here, more or less where I put the airbrush concealer, just to brighten my under eye. So it gives you like a brightening without really like too much sheen or luminosity for a daily basis. Sometimes you can also, so I can still use it to brighten this part. The ones I've been rotating heavily as of late. So I have the Clarins Instant Light Lip Balm Perfector, and this is the caramel. I have the Clarins Lip Oil, which sometimes I use as a base. I think I'll do that now. I have the Rodial Glam Stick in Bite. These are all similar shades. This is basically like nudie shades. Even the clarins is like a nude beige. And then this one is the Tom Ford Sheer in the Buff 01. This is, I guess, the lightest of them all. Sometimes it really looks almost like ghost-like on me. It really just washes me out, but I like the feel of it. Lately, I just have not been veering towards pinks. This is the oil in Honey. Because my lip is so dry, you just need very little of this. I just pat it, and then I love the applicator. It allows you to really buff it in your lip. The Makeup Forever number 3. So another Clarins product. I'll try to layer in the buff, but this might wash me out a bit. That is about it. That is a daily face for me, and I hope you guys found that interesting and informative, and I got to show you guys a lot of the products that I've been testing out, as well as the products that I have been loving that are new. So I hope you guys found this interesting and informative. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.